All right. We have two authors left, neither of which I see in the room. We can take a 3-minute break, or they're going to lose their bill. How about that? Yes. We'll have a 3-minute break or 2-minute break. If there's nobody present, we'll hold the bills till next week. Good to me. Sound good to you? I don't see any uprise in the audience. They're not here for the bill. So, I'm surprised.
Hey, good presentation, by the way.
Test. Thank you, Senator Mendoza. You have item 15, SB 750. Welcome.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Members, I'm here to present on SB 750. I would like to begin by thanking the committee staff for the recommended amendments on page 5 of the committee analysis to clarify the assessment and level of proficiency used for the state seal of biliteracy, as well as the technical amendments. I will be accepting them. In 2012, AB 2193 established a definition of a long-term English learner and at risk of becoming a long-term English learner. In the same year, AB 815 allowed California to become the first state in the nation to award the state seal of biliteracy to graduating seniors who demonstrated proficiency in 2 or more languages. SB 750 will make improvements to the definitions of an LTEL, update the standards used for eligibility for the state seal of biliteracy, and require that the CDE to post state information on their website for informational purposes to the public for these programs. This bill will provide clarity and address concerns brought to us by the CDE. And with me today, I have Shelley Spiegel-Coleman with Californians Together and Sue Vang with the Office of Superintendent of Public Instruction, Tom Tordix, in support.
Thank you very much. In support of the bill.
Madam Chairperson and committee members, Senate Bill 750 updates 2 important state statutes that serve as national examples of good policy for English learners: the State Seal of Biliteracy and the Identification and Reporting of Long-Term English Learners. This bill is refining previously enacted legislation and not creating major new policy. Both pieces of legislation included either eligibility or identification criteria based upon the old California standards test scores. Transitioning to the new state standards exams creates a need to conform the new assessments and any other successor assessments to the eligibility criteria. In addition, this bill brings clarity to the definition of long-term English learners and students at risk of becoming long-term English learners. The California State Seal of Biliteracy provides state recognition for graduating high school students who are proficient in English and 1 or more other world languages. California has already recognized over 50,000 graduating seniors speaking 29 different languages. 8 other states have passed similar laws paralleling our effort. 12 other states, including, in addition to the the DC public schools, are in the process of approving legislation. California, again, was the first in the nation to focus on long-term English learners. Students have been English learners in our schools for 6 or more years and have not been reclassified. Making these students visible by reporting their numbers triggers a laser-like attention to their language, academic, and literacy needs. Additionally, data will be posted on the website, and districts will be able to see where they are in relationship to state averages. Passage of SB 750 makes these programs easier to administer and helps them succeed in meeting their objectives. We ask you for an aye vote. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Others in support?
Sue Vang on behalf of State Superintendent of Public Instruction Tom Torlakson, co-sponsor of this bill. First, we'd like to thank committee staff for working with the Department of Education to work with on the amendments to this bill. As the Senator explained, the department identified technical issues as we implemented previous legislation to identify long-term English learners and English learners who are at risk of becoming a long-term. So SB 750 is a technical cleanup bill. It would allow the department to identify more students who are in need of intervention and support to help improve their proficiency in English. In addition, the bill is a technical alignment to the cross-reference to the new state assessment, which is the California Assessment of Student Performance in Progress, CASP system. And that would allow students to continue meeting the requirements so they can continue to receive the state seal of biliteracy. For these reasons, ask for your aye vote.
Thank you very much.
Peter Schilla with California Association for Bilingual Education in support.
Thank you.
Good morning, Madam Chair. Liz Guillen with Public Advocates. We support the refinements that the bill makes. Thank you.
Thank you. Others in support?
Salvia Senor with the Association of California School Administrators, here to support the measure.
Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Kathy Lynch, representing the California Language Teachers Association. We were one of the primary sponsors of the original legislation. It's been very successful, and we commend this bill and appreciate the author bringing it forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Others in support? Is there any opposition? We didn't receive any. Any comments or questions from members? Senator Hancock.
Yeah, I think this is a really good bill. Thank the author for moving it forward. I've always been interested in maximum success for this seal of biliteracy for our students. I think it's a great step up in looking for jobs in a global economy, and recognizes what a great asset it really is to make use of the wealth of languages that we have in the state and recognize their value. So I would move the bill as amended.
Thank you very much. Closing comments?
Madam Chair, just respectfully ask for your aye vote. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. Let's call the roll.
Do pass as amended to appropriations. Blue?
Aye.
Blue, aye. Huff? Huff, aye. Block? Hancock? Aye. Hancock. Leyva? Aye. Leyva. Mendoza?
Aye.
Aye. Mendoza. Pan? Vidak? That's 5. Block, aye. That is 6.
6. Your bill is out. We'll leave the roll open for absent members.
Thank you, Madam
Thank
Chair.
you. Okay, we have one last bill, item 4, SB 373. Dr. Pan. In the meantime, while we wait for Dr. Pan, we can go back and have members add on.
Thank you.
Are you ready? Okay. Why don't you just go through them?
Item 1, SB 15, was due pass to appropriations. Chair voting aye. Item 1, SB 15. Chair voting aye. Vice Chair aye. Leyva? Aye. Leyva aye. Mendoza? Mendoza aye. That's out, 8-0.
8-0?
Yes.
8-0, that bill is out.
Item 2, SB 334, Leyva, due pass as amended to EQ. Chair voting aye. Vice Chair not voting. Block? Aye. Block aye. Mendoza? Mendoza aye. Pan? Vidak?
We'll continue to leave that roll open.
Okay, sorry. Item 4, SB 3, oops, I'm sorry. We're not doing that one yet. Sorry, I'm lost there.
Should be item 7, Hernandez, unless you're doing consent.
Yeah, I got a little backwards here. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, there's no vote. Okay, so it's item 8.
Okay, that's where I'm at. Item 8, SB 429, Jackson, that's due pass as amended to appropriations. Chair voting aye. Huff? Huff no. Block? Block aye. Mendoza? Mendoza aye. That's 7-1.
7-1, that bill is out. Has everybody voted?
Yes,
Okay, that bill is
that's out.
out. Okay.
Yes. Item 12, SB 618, Pavley, due pass to appropriations. Chair voting aye. Huff? Okay. Huff no. Block? Block aye. Mendoza? Mendoza aye. Pan? That's 6-1.
6-1, we'll leave the roll open.
Item 13, SB 645, Hancock. That's due pass to appropriations. Chair voting aye. Vice Chair no. Block? Block aye. Mendoza? Mendoza aye. Pan? Vidak? That's 5-1.
5-1. Should we leave the roll open?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, item 14.
Item 14, SB 705. That's due pass as amended to appropriations. Lou?
Aye.
Lou aye. Huff? Huff no. Block? Block aye. Leyva? Leyva aye. Mendoza? Mendoza aye. That's 6-2, and that's out.
6-2, and the bill is out.
Item 15, SB 750. Due pass as amended to appropriations. Chair voting aye. Vice Chair aye. Pan? Vidak?
We'll leave that roll open. Okay, and item 16.
Item 16, SB 791. Due pass as amended to appropriations. Chair voting aye. Huff? Huff aye. Block? Block aye. Leyva? Leyva aye. Mendoza? Mendoza aye. 8-0.
8-0, that bill is out. Consent?
Okay. Consent calendar. Chair voting aye. Huff? Huff aye. Leyva? Leyva aye. Mendoza? Mendoza aye. 8-0, it's out.
8-0, the consent calendar is out. Okay, Dr. Pan.